Alright, so I'm back from California. Came back from the Anaheim, CWL Anaheim, where I did a whole mess of shit that I'm just not really used to. Like, you guys already know, like, I don't go outside and shit. I mean, like, I'll go there, you know, to stores and shit like that, but I went there, took a shit ton of I don't know how many pictures I ended up taking with people, even outside of the event, even just being around in California, LA, all that shit. It's weird. California's super nice, and I mean, the weather's great and all, but, like, I really, really missed my bed, so I slept amazing last night when I came back. It was just a whole bunch of shit that I wasn't used to doing, like, at all. Obviously, meeting people is something that I do on a regular basis, just because people recognize me whenever I'm just, you know, going out to, like, McDonald's or Burger King or the store just shopping and stuff like that. Pretty much every day I end up taking a picture with somebody, right? But at Anaheim, it's just everybody is taking pictures, and it's ridiculous, and there's a lot. And at Anaheim, when I showed up there, the first day we got turned away because of how big our bag was or some shit, which was really weird because there was, like, these size measurement things for every single bag that is allowed to go into the place. We measured everything before we even left, and they actually ended up changing the size by the time we got there. The email about the whole thing about, you know, how big the bag can be had different measurements than the actual measurement thing that all the security had. So we got turned away on that day, and it was just, yeah, fuck it. I think he's making one video about Black Ops Pass. Everybody keeps telling me to talk about the Black Ops Pass, but again, I still just don't really know exactly what's going on, that it just kind of sounds like garbage. And yeah, I guess I'll agree. I don't really look into it like too heavily. I'm just trying to play video games. I don't really know how it differs from the last pass. All I know is that other games are offering things for free and Call of Duty is still not, and that's what I just feel like is the real difference. I have no idea though. People don't want to pay, and also these business practices are just kind of really shitty. So that's all I can say on the Black Ops Pass, since I'm not really educated enough. I don't know enough about the whole thing. I watched some videos on it that were like way in depth, and they're like doing the addition and subtraction and all the math behind it and what is and isn't worth it. And I've heard the word business model like way too many fucking times, and business practices. Hey, I'm all for free shit. I'm always for free shit. It's just that some people are expecting me to make like a whole video about it, and I just can't really bullshit it. So I guess from just like a really simplified opinion about it, the Black Ops Pass only hurts the game. The season passes, all sorts of shit, especially when it's maps, and it can divide people between the people that do and don't have the maps without being able to turn it on and off like you could years ago, which is ridiculous that you can't do it now without having to do some crazy factory reset of your PS4 and all sorts of shit like that. And the fact that you even have to uninstall maps after you paid for them just to be able to play the game is just ridiculous. So Call of Duty is only hurting itself with this pass, and that's about as deep as I'm gonna be able to go into it. Fucking C4. I saw the C4 and just stopped. Yeah, speaking of C4, MW3 is where it became very popular to just spam C4 at each other. Just spam C4, especially in drop zone. Epic Game backwards compatible. I may play it. A lot of people were like tweeting at me and saying shit like, oh, you can finally play it now. Like, this entire time I've been able to play MW3. I just haven't played it because I've honestly thought of going back to MWR. I've just been thinking about playing it all sorts of different ways, and because IW4X, you know, after a while playing Terminal over and over and over again, it's pretty old pretty quickly. I love the map, but just after a while, yeah. I went there day one, didn't really get to do anything, got turned away, so I just went out and did other things with other people. Day two, on Saturday, I showed up. Whenever I showed up, they would only, at the time that I was at the booth, would actually have my G Fuel flavor there, and I would be signing things. All the tubs end up filling up with my flavor. A lot of people get to test it out, and, you know, when they come over to, like, either sign things or take pictures or whatever, they can tell me about it. I got really good feedback. I was super nervous. I mean, I'm nervous every single time that I meet people, but I was just really nervous about the flavor or whatever. Somebody just comes up to me and just starts talking mad shit or something. It would suck, but I mean, it didn't happen, thankfully. There was a lot of shit that happened during that. On Sunday, I showed up, took some more pictures with people. I didn't stay that long, and the entire time, I didn't realize this. In the morning, or the day before, or some shit, you have to go to a certain person, or an app, or a website, or sign up somewhere on some sheet, I don't know, where you have a certain block time where you can play Black Ops 4. I didn't have any access to that. I had no idea what to do, and when I got there, you know, I had to sign things, so I didn't know exactly where I needed to be, if I even had time. So I couldn't play Black Ops 4 the entire time that I was there, but I've seen a shit ton of people play it, but of course I didn't get to fucking play it. So I also had another story to tell, but it's not really very long. Maybe I'll talk about it at a different time. Let's just say that some people that aren't at the gaming event that are out there in California are not the nicest people in the world. I hung out with Testy and all the Grind Squad and shit, saw The Incredibles 2. I was there for a whole week. Luckily, I only ended up missing one video coming back from California. Definitely wouldn't have been able to make them there because the internet was not so good. So did some interview or 2 interviews or some shit with Dexerto or some shit. shit. I don't even know what I did. A lot of cameras, a lot of pictures, a lot of shit that I'm just not used to. It's just so fucking weird. Yeah, that was fun. The one thing that I could have done for all of you when I came back was to have some Black Ops 4 gameplay, even though I actually couldn't record it while I was there. Even the people that got to play it, like some of the grind squad and stuff, you can't record there, so I wouldn't have been able to get it to you guys anyway. I could have only told you about it. I mean, honestly, there's probably not much more I could have told you that you haven't already heard, so. It's like Black Ops 3 plus Black Ops 2. A lot of the people in the grind squad got to play for a good amount of time this time, so that's how it was explained to me by multiple people, so. Like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, your boots on the ground, some of the guns feel like Black Ops 2, a lot of the sounds are like Black Ops 3, the knee slide is like Black Ops 3. It's definitely its own game. If you guys want me to play some MW3 or MWR, let me know down in the comment section. Really gotta grind out Fortnite, because I'm really far behind, especially like on challenges and levels, just all sorts of shit, and the season's ending like really soon, so I gotta at least make it to level 80. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you met me over at the event, thank you so much for coming, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.